Welcome back to my weekly rants where we talk about what's hot, what's not, and everything in between. It's your girl Dominica. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Drop down in the comments because we're going to have a lot to talk about, okay? We are getting ready to go to
New York.
this is bad. New York City, okay, you guys? This is our New York City vlog. This was one of Aiden's 16th birthday gifts. I mean, you can tell by the way he's acting. Clearly, he doesn't care. But we plan to experience all kind of cool things in New York. This is his first time there. This is my second time there. I haven't been in I don't know how long. I think the last time I was there was in 2003. So obviously a lot has changed. We plan to check out a Broadway show. I've never been to a Broadway show in New York. We're gonna go see the MJ show. We're checking out the Biggie Museum. I was a big Biggie fan. Do you even know who Biggie is?
Yes.
Who's Biggie?
A rapper.
No, he doesn't really know who Biggie is. So I'm really excited to check
Smalls.
out. I'm really excited to check out Biggie's museum, which has been cultivated by his daughter. So that's going to be really exciting. Of course, we're going to check out Central Park. We're going to eat a lot of good food. So
he's alive, right?
What?
He's alive, right?
Am I being pranked?
No, I mean, he passed away, right? I know what I'm talking about.
You guys, I can't do this. Okay, we're going to go to Central Park. Anyways, we're going to experience a lot of good things you're going to see in this vlog. So come along with us to New York, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, you guys, we started our day really, really early. Our flight left California at 6:30 a.m. We have a layover in St. Louis. That's where we're at now. And then St. Louis to New York. So it's been a long day, but we are on our way. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, we made it to New York City. We are staying at the Marriott, which is pretty consistent. Stay at a Marriott property pretty much all the time. We're staying at a Residence Inn. I primarily picked a Residence Inn because we have a little kitchenette area, and I'll give you a little tour of the room. Of course, it is typical New York, so it's pretty small, but the little kitchenette helps because, of course, we're going to be going out to eat. I want an opportunity to have like a microwave and refrigerator to store our things. So one problem so far, I checked, our refrigerator doesn't seem to be working and our phone doesn't seem to be working. So I wasn't even able to call downstairs and tell them. So I'm headed downstairs to tell them, hey, I need my refrigerator working because this is one of the main reasons why I booked this room. So we're headed to Times Square, you guys, so I can show my son all the lights, camera, action in Times Square. So stay tuned. Oh, and I want to say, I wasn't surprised by this. We're taking Uber so far. So we flew into LaGuardia, and from LaGuardia to our hotel, which is in like Manhattan Financial District. It's like 30 minutes. That was like a $65 Uber ride, just to give you guys context. And of course, the Uber drivers out here is a little on the rude side. So I'm like, do y'all want tips out here? But I just forgot y'all a little bit on the rough side here. So anyway, stay tuned, you guys. We're about getting ready to go to Times Square. Bye. So before we head to Times Square, I want to give you guys a little room tour. This is our room. We stayed at the Marriott on Pearl Street in the Financial District. It is less than 5 minutes away from the 9/11 Museum. So amazing location. Very clean, great customer service. As you can see, the room is pretty small, but it was perfect size for me and my son. We did have a couple issues, like I mentioned in the last clip, but they got it fixed for us pretty quickly, like by the second day. The shower was a little leaky, but other than that, we had a pretty amazing stay. So stay tuned as we take in Times Square. Bye. Times Square is so magical, you all. It's just so electrifying. So, of course, this is my son's first time seeing Times Square, and he was in absolute awe. I think we both were, just taking it all in. There was a slight little drizzle of rain that night, but that did not stop us from taking everything in. We just walked around and took in all the sights, all the lights, camera action, street performers, anything that you can name of. Of course, we stopped by Junior's. You cannot go to New York without having a little Junior's cheesecake, seeing the chess players on the street, everything, right? So of course we worked up an appetite and we decided on Virgil's, which is the sister restaurant to Carmine's. They are all about barbecue, and I'm giving them a strong 9.5 out of 10. That margarita, baby, was everything. Then my son, we came back to the hotel. Look at all this trash. He was still hungry. And is it good? I can't even hear what you're saying. Is it good?
No, this is heavy good.
Okay, you guys, today was hectic. Okay, we did so many different things. I'm gonna be weaving it in on this clip for you guys. First of all, I don't even know where my phone's at, but last time I checked, it said that I have walked like 7 miles today. We hooked up with my close friend Jamila. She lives in Brooklyn, so she gave us the whole lay of the land. So we took the Staten Island ferry to check out the Statue of Liberty. That is a free option, you guys. So those of you who are thinking about traveling to New York, just keep that in mind. Totally free. Hop on the ferry. You get a great view of the Statue of Liberty. So we did that, took the ferry there and back, then got back here in the Manhattan area. We explored the World Trade Center. We saw the 9/11 memorial. That whole area.
9/11.
Sorry, the 9/11 memorial. What did I say? 9/11.
We're not calling the police.
It's 9/11. 9/11. Okay, sorry.
11.
The 9/11 memorial. No, seriously, you guys, it was a very almost stoic feel. Like you can feel the, I don't want to say the spirit, but it was like, it was sad. I'll say that. I'll insert a clip here. There's a beautiful like water installation. All the names are like carved around the water installation. There's 2 of them. And that brought to my memory too, just how many people lost their life in that tragic attack. The World Trade Center, that whoever designed that architecture piece is like, it's insane. It looks like a rib cage, I would say. So I'll insert some pictures and some video here, but we walked through that area and then we walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, I got my exercise, my steps in today. We walked across into the Brooklyn Bridge, got into Brooklyn, and Brooklyn was a whole nother vibe. I'm not gonna lie, so far, I really, really like Brooklyn. What about you? Yeah. I don't know. Brooklyn was like a really cool vibe. We walked around the Dumbo area, which from what I've learned has been highly like a lot of gentrification, but really cool area. Did we get the pizza slice in Brooklyn or before we got to Brooklyn?
Before we got to Brooklyn.
Okay, so before we got to Brooklyn, we stopped for a pizza slice. It was good. I forgot the name of the place. You remember the name of it? I don't remember, but I got some footage of, I think, the pizza. I'll insert the footage here, you guys, as I'm talking.
I want some more.
You want some more? We're getting ready to figure out something to eat right now because that's literally the only thing we've eaten today. We have been on the run, on our feet. I took the subway today with my friend, and I was happy that she was with us because I've never taken the subway before because I always feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So her being a New Yorker now, she's originally from California, but she's been here for 16 years. She's a New Yorker now. She showed us how to ride the subway. So that was a new experience.
You still got us lost on it.
I haven't got to that part yet. So, Brooklyn, the Dumbo area. Oh, and then we took in the Biggie experience. You guys, you have to check out the Biggie experience. For me, Biggie was a big part of my upbringing. His music was a huge part of my upbringing. So I was really excited to see his daughter create an experience here in Brooklyn for him. It was really amazing. It was created by the same people who did the Trap Museum in Atlanta. Really affordable. It's $40 for general admission. You can pay $60 ticket will get you it's just a little wine tumbler. Let me show you. You get a little wine tumbler, a little glass of wine with the $60 ticket, and it just says the Biggie experience on it. So, you know, a cool little souvenir. Nothing crazy. Let me see if it'll focus in for you guys. I think it's focused in. But yeah, you get a little wine tumbler. But the experience is epic, you guys. I am going to insert that here so you can get a little taste of it. But it also reminded me that Biggie was only 24 years old when he passed away. I mean, he was a baby, you know. And I think back then when I was growing up, I didn't even really meditate on that too long, you know. But now at 45, when I look at the number 24, I'm like, oh my God, you're a baby at that age. So the fact that his life was cut that short was really just even more sad for me to meditate on that today. But the experience is really worth it. It's pretty small right now. They said that they probably will be expanding in the future, but you guys definitely check that out. And you have anything to add, Aiden? You're really quiet.
No.
Are you enjoying your experience and your time in New York so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty epic so far, and we covered a lot of ground today. I would say probably total, the last time I looked, I'm not gonna get up to get my watch right now, but the last time I looked, I did like 6 miles, probably like a total of 10 miles that we walked today, you guys. So definitely got my exercise in.
Heck of walking.
A lot of walking. I don't think I left anything out. I'll probably summarize that really quickly. I'll make sure that you guys see all the video footage that I got today, and stay tuned. Tomorrow we will be taking in a Broadway show and just continuing to explore the city. So stay tuned. See you guys in the next clip. Bye. All right, guys, it is like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna try to get through this quick and telling you about our day. My son has went like New York pizza crazy, so he actually just went downstairs to get a slice of pizza at almost 2 a.m. Mind you, we just went to dinner, but he's hungry again. The metabolism of a teenager. Okay, you guys, as I was saying, I was trying to do our video for the day. I told them you were crazy.
Look, hear me out.
You went downstairs to get a slice of pizza.
I'm figuring out my way around it, so I figured out how to get here back without looking at the thing for real.
I'm so tired, you guys. Okay, let me just get through our day. So
oh my gosh, look at the pizza I got.
Went to Macy's.
All right, nobody cares about that, Mom.
Yes, they do. Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
Okay, they can't see it. Let me see. You guys, we just had dinner.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
almost
we share dinner with each other. I can eat a whole dinner by myself. You feel me? Like,
don't try to do that on camera. Don't try to do that on camera. We got a big steak.
No, it's not a big steak to me. It was like a alright size.
So anyways, he needs a second dinner. Yeah. Because I guess he didn't have enough. So let me get through our day. So I took him to the Macy's, which is it the biggest Macy's? I don't say in the US maybe. I don't want to say in the world. I don't know. But it's like the really, really big Macy's here in New York. What was that, 35th? And he's obsessed with colognes right now. So he got a cologne that he's like keeps obsessing about. Then we went over to Canal Street, you guys. That was so sketchy. Like, y'all know I like a good replica here and there, but Canal Street was doing too much. Okay, they was walking up to us like it was like a drug deal. Okay, they was like, okay, do you want a purse? Do you want shoes? They have now. I remember back in the day, Canal Street being like they had everything just laid out on the streets, but I guess they got cracked down on, so they don't do it like that anymore. So now they have literally things in garbage bags and suitcases, and they come up to you showing you a laminate card with all of their inventory. It was very sketchy. I didn't buy anything. I don't know if I even got any footage. If I did, I will have it here. Then we came back to our hotel room, changed clothes, and got ready to go see the MJ show on Broadway, you guys. Oh my God. Bravo, 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 bravo. I want to say this is the best production I've ever seen, and that is a huge statement because I've seen a lot of different production shows or what have you over the course of my life. I love theater. I love the arts. I won't bore you guys with that, but I feel like this is the best production I've seen. It was mind-blowing. And my friend joined us for that. After we walked around like the Hell's Kitchen area, it took us forever to settle on a restaurant, but we finally settled on a restaurant that actually ended up having like pretty much like a French menu. Aiden, what was the restaurant called?
What restaurant? Oh,
Then we just ate it.
I don't know. What the heck?
Sita's? What was the restaurant called?
You're supposed to keep track of that.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm gonna pop it on the screen. I'm tired, like I said, my brain is fogged, but I'll pop it on the screen, you guys. It was like a traditional French restaurant, and I don't know if you guys ever been to France before, but like steak and French fries is a big thing on the menus that I remember in France. And so that's what we ordered. My face is like shiny, sorry you guys. So we ordered steak and fries, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like the best steak I ever had.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that steak was
ever had is crazy.
That steak wasn't hecka good.
Palace gives better steak.
No, heck no. Heck. That steak wasn't hecka good?
No, it was. But to say it was the best you ever had in your life,
it was like top. It was at the top. Like
top 3?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely the top 3.
I feel like it's over exaggerating because we're in New York.
No, that steak was good. I would not over exaggerate. The steak was like perfection.
It was a nice restaurant.
Very nice restaurant. It was in the Chelsea area. Very expensive. But it was good. It was good. And so that's how we ended our evening.
Call me Mr.
We decided to take the train back, but we learned something. Okay, so taking the train late at night, they're not running express, so meaning they make more stops. So we got on the train.
Less stops. The rides are longer at night.
Right, that's what I said.
You said they make more stops.
Oh, I'm tired. They make less stops. Okay, so then I also learned that the train can switch tracks. So when we got on, it was going like basically in a direction that we didn't need to go in. So my friend was like, okay, you guys should get off at this next stop and just Uber the rest of the way. So we did that, and our Uber was pretty reasonable, only $15 because we were really close to our hotel. But then she tells me, oh, as soon as you guys got off, it switched tracks and started going the right way. So I'm like, these subways, I'm trying to learn them, but it's a lot to it. Okay. But I will tell you this, it is way more cost effective to get around the subway here, because these Ubers, every time I get an Uber, is $40, $50, $60. Okay. Every day that adds up. So I prefer to take the subways. It's just navigating them has been a little bit challenging for me. And I'm kind of mad at Uber. I'm probably going to send them a message this evening, because the guy like said that he couldn't find me, but I put in the exact location where I was at, and then he ended up being like just behind me, and I was like, hey, can't you just come around to where we're at? And he was acting like he didn't want to do that. I just looked at my Uber receipt, and he charged me a wait fee, like I was making him wait. So I am going to complain about that Uber. Stay tuned for tomorrow, you guys. We are going to Central Park, which I'm really excited about. I've always wanted to go to Central Park. I love going to parks and just sitting and having picnics and whatever. So I'm really excited about that. And since we've been here, it's been overcast. So tomorrow the sun is supposed to come out. So pray for sunshine, and hopefully we'll have a nice sunny day at Central Park tomorrow. Okay. Anything you want to add, Aiden?
No.
Oh my gosh. See you guys in the next clip. Bye. All right, you guys, today was our Central Park day, and perfect because the sun came out today. It was the most beautiful day in New York since we've been here. Central Park is, I think, what I imagined it to be. It is humongous. We walked and walked and walked, and we saw all kind of cool things throughout the park, which I'll insert in the video here. I decided to let this be my hot dog day, where I tried a hot dog cart, and it was very, very subpar. The hot dog was like very tiny. My son told me I just chose the wrong cart. I don't know. He had like a sausage and some mozzarella sticks. It was just giving, I don't know what that was giving, but that whole a New York hot dog, that wasn't it. So I had to have chosen the wrong cart. I don't know, that wasn't it. But we had a beautiful walk all throughout the park. We saw turtles, we saw drummers, we saw people roller skating. I mean, there was a lot going on. A lot of people were just sitting and enjoying the park. So So yeah, I think it was everything that I imagined it would be. And that's pretty much all we did. We caught the subway today. I will say this, I think I said in my last video, but if you were planning a trip here to New York, definitely try your best to conquer the subway system. It will be way more affordable. I mean, each way that we hop on a subway, it costs us about $3 each way, $6 round trip, versus getting in an Uber would be like $40 each way, $80 round trip. So I think after the first day being here, was like, decided the Uber, that's not gonna work for my budget. So definitely keep that in mind. I'm gonna do a separate reel and just kind of show you guys, if you use the iPhone, it could be the same with Androids, but if you just use your mapping system, you can hit the train option and it really tells you step by step what train to get on. So it should be really easy for you guys to use. So that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna do much for the rest of the evening. Our trip is winding down. We leave Monday really early in the morning. Today is Saturday, so I don't know, we probably are gonna go out this evening, maybe grab a bite to eat. Tomorrow is Harlem, so stay tuned for that. I will be trying Charles' famous pan-fried chicken. I believe that's what it's called. I've been wanting to try that for so long, so we're headed to Harlem to try that out and just explore Harlem. And then Monday morning we are out of here. So hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. Drop down below and let me know, what is your favorite part of New York? Did we see it? Did we cover it? Did we miss it? Let me know. Drop down below and I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. After our day in Central Park, we decided to have dinner at Industry Kitchen. It was walking distance from our hotel. The scenery was really nice, but I give the food a 7 out of 10. They overdid it, trying something different with these tacos. It was like a Chinese chicken salad shell. Didn't like that, but the knots and the steak was really good. So 7 out of 10. Bye. All right, you guys, our final day here in New York has come. Let me take this scarf off. Hold on. This is our last day in New York. As you can see, my son is already back here asleep. We are calling it early because we have an early flight. What time is it? It's only 8:45. But we leave first thing in the morning. Our flight leaves at 8 a.m. We spent our last day going exploring 2 places. One, the East Village. And East Village was interesting. We let me take a sip of water. Hold on. We hit a couple vintage shops. Okay, so the one I hit first, I was drawn in because at the window she had some really cute like vintage dresses. I go in there, everything was like $300, $500 for things that were like, literally she had like an old vintage Mickey Mouse t-shirt for $500. So I just was like, bye, walked out. Then we went to a thrift shop. And when I tell you, I love thrift shops, I love buying secondhand, but this stuff was like, they had sneakers that were like dirty, and I'm just like, people are buying this. So my friend who lives here was like, yeah, the East Village is into that grunge look. So whatever that is, like I said, it was, yeah, okay, not for me, but a good experience. That's what y'all doing in the East Village. Then we hopped on the train and went to Harlem to try Charles' pan-fried chicken. I told you guys I've been wanting to try that. I did a separate little video just on our experience, so go check that out. I'll link it somewhere here. It's only about 3 minutes or so, so just hop over there and check out that whole experience, but I'll put in some footage here. We walked around. We went to Apollo Theater, 125th Street. We went inside the Renaissance Hotel, which is absolutely gorgeous. We had to use the bathroom, so we were like, hey, can we come in and use the bathroom? Luckily, they let us in. But once we got in, I was like, wait a minute, this place is a total vibe. They had a really nice lounge and bar area. So, you know, I got a little bit of video I'll put in here. That was really cool. Just walked around, looked at a few vendors, hopped back on the train, came back to our hotel. And like I said, we're calling it a night. So I hope you guys enjoyed our New York video. I will say I enjoyed New York immensely. It is an electrifying city. There's so many things to do and see. I feel like the 5 days we were here, we didn't even like scratch the surface probably on all the things that the city has to offer. But at the same time, I feel like we accomplished a lot. We accomplished a lot. I had a great time. Aiden, did you have a great time? This trip was for him, so hopefully he had a great time. And I want to come back for more. So you guys, make sure you like this video, make sure you share, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. Drop down in the comments and let's talk about New York City. Drop down and let me know what are some of your faves here. If you haven't visited, some of the things that you're thinking about visiting, let's have a conversation in the comment section. And again, make sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.